Hi, Cancers. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. This is for my no contacts, low communications. So if that is not connecting to you, if you're not looking to connect to your past, you don't want to know what your past is thinking and feeling, check out your playlist for singles readings or general love readings. Let's see what Spirit has for those of you that are looking to connect to somebody that you're thinking of, and where this connection may be headed and what's happening next in this connection. Spirit, if you could please share with me my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watcher. I am listening for you now. A surprise, an unexpected romance, a blast from the past. So, is this person coming back? That's the big question on the table. Like, is this person thinking of coming back, wanting to come back? We've been waiting for them? A fresh start, a new opportunity, leaving the past behind us, getting another chance. I almost feel like, with the flowers, like showing up, with flowers and apologies and I need to talk to you, and all of these things are happening all at once. I have a breakup. We've been grieving, feeling lonely. I've been lonely since you've been gone. It's been very difficult. And one more, father figure, divine masculine, strength and protection. This could be the person that you maybe felt like you were going to spend, a lifetime with, have a family with. Some of you may have a child with this person. So maybe that's why Spirit has brought that divine masculine in. And then I have a waiting, hoping they will change, spending some time apart and putting things on pause. So sometimes the pause is the best thing that can happen. I know it's hard when you're in it, but sometimes that pause really gives us a chance to realize our feelings and understand, what's going to have to change in order for this connection to work. Let's see what they have. I have a Lover's card. You feel like this is a soul connection. Beautiful. Six of Pentacles, give and take. We need to work harder at this connection. There needs to be more giving. There's this like holding back energy with that Four of Pentacles, guarding themselves or not letting you in or not communicating what was happening. Nine of Swords, not expressing, fears and worries, not talking things through. But I do feel like if we can work harder at having more give and take, having more, more balance in this connection, and somebody's willing to put more energy into that, then this soul connection can't be denied. We can't just walk away from it, or it's in our soul, so to speak. Like these souls are still talking to each other. I have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of my deck. So fate, destiny, time. I also feel sometimes relationships start out and it wasn't the right timing. And then something changes, things change, people change, circumstances change. And then that connection comes back around again. And the timing is better. And I feel like the timing works this time. Like there's something going on with the last time we tried, there was interference or there was something else going on in our lives. And this time it feels like it's better. Spirit, can I have some confessions for my divine feminine? I'm so afraid all of it, this has just been a lesson and I'll never have you again. So there's tremendous fear. There's tremendous fear with, is this connection ever going to come back together? I just want to strip down and bear it all, my heart, my soul, my body, my mind, everything. I just want to share with you everything that I'm thinking, everything I'm feeling. I will wait until you're ready to talk to me again. I'm not trying to push you or trap you. I care about what you want. So this sense of patience also. So this divine feminine energy has some patience, waiting, willing to wait. So And I'm horny. Okay, so I miss you physically. I refuse to chase you again. However, I am also afraid you'll never come on your own, and I don't want to be alone. So I don't want to chase you. There's always this feeling of they've got to come to me, or they have to apologize. There's got to be this kind of middle ground of, can we meet halfway? Can we, come to some kind of a truce that we just need to talk, which is the most important. I want to bear it all. That is the most important. Spirit, what do you want from my Cancers? Magic. I want magic. I want the spark. I want infinity again. I want to feel like, this is an infinite love. I want to feel like we can get through anything. Beautiful. I want to have fun again. I want to hang out with our friends. I miss our social life. I miss the things that we did together. So there could be a lot of that energy out there. I don't want to just think about the bad. I want to think about the good. And then I want to release. I want to release the old. I want to let go of the resentments. I want to let go of anything that is holding me back from allowing this love to come in. And I want to continue to heal. Spirit, what else do you want my Cancers to know in this connection? What is important to know today? I can't sleep. I don't eat. I have no sense of inner peace. I'm anxious all the time. So this is causing tremendous stress in your person's life, that they're thinking about you. Things aren't always as they appear. I feel like I've been sabotaged. I feel like you don't know all the truth, or you are listening to other people's side of the story and not mine. So I want you to make sure you have all the answers, all the facts, and that you're listening to the truth, is how that came into me. I've been hurt too many times. There's a sense of feeling this unfaithfulness, that you've hurt me or they've hurt you, and I won't allow for it. And then, do you trust me? Can we rebuild trust? Can I pull you back up on the top of the mountain here with me, so that you can trust me again? So if trust is an issue, then I'm going to say, we're going to learn to trust, learn to trust again. And that's going to be something that you'll have to work on. But if you both want it, then you will learn to trust. I mean, some people will say it's hard to trust ever again, but that's not everybody. Some people will forgive and forget and move on, and they will learn to trust again. It depends on the two. This is a soulmate connection. So we want to make sure that we are giving it a chance. 2 of Pentacles, there's the choice. 6 of Pentacles, there's the give and take. Knight of Cups. This feels like an apology. Look at the letter. Look for somebody, reaching out. I mean, I can say it that way, just reaching out, whether it's text, phone, email, messenger on Facebook, anything. But just like, I have feelings for you. I never stop thinking about you. Even after all this time, even if time has passed. 3 of Wands. A little bit of a feeling of, this is a little boat in the background, like you're the one that got away. And I think about what my future could have been like had I stayed in this connection. So a little bit of a, you're the one that got away. And I feel like somebody's going to reach out to you and let you know that they haven't ever stopped thinking about you. And time hasn't really put a dent into their feelings. They've been doing other things and healing and working on things, and you've moved on in other areas, but I don't think the feelings have changed. Let's get some Divine Masculine confessions, the soulmate energy. We have a special connection, my love. We've done this before. Other lifetimes, we keep learning the same lesson. We keep trying to improve upon these lessons, something like that. It's a soul connection. I'm terrified of losing you due to my inability to be vulnerable. So they're terrified of losing you. Like this, they can feel the distance and the space, and they're really getting scared that this is, hard. I can't help sending sexual energy. I always desire you. I always think of you. So they miss you physically. I should be further ahead in my life right now. So they're evaluating some other things that are going on in their life and some decisions. And one more, I catch myself imagining our lives live together and how it would all work out. I know you would treat me like a king. So there's a lot of daydreaming about, what if? And, I guess this terrified of losing you. So sometimes you take that break from each other and you do risk that it's not going to get back together. And that's the risk you take. But you also take the risk that if it gets back together, it will be better than it was before. And that's kind of what I think you both were hoping for. If you put this on pause for a little while, you just kind of thought about what your feelings were. And now this person's realizing that, we could live our lives together. We could, how it would work out, right? So working it out. I have a Tower. No doubt in my mind we went through something. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here. Queen of Swords. I want to talk. I want to discuss it. Nine of Wands. It's going to be even hard to do that. Just getting through why. Why did this happen? What's going to be different? And then being optimistic, that Seven of Wands is coming into me as being optimistic about that. I don't want to give up on us yet. I might have needed a break, but I don't want to give up on us yet, but I definitely have to talk things through. Seven of Swords, Queen of Cups. You hurt me. Okay. That is what's going to be on the table. They hurt you, and now we have to discuss the hurt. We have to discuss why, and a Three of Pentacles, and try to work together and try to rebuild something. So no doubt in my mind there's hurt on the table. No doubt in my mind that this person has been learning and wondering, can you trust them again? And let's see what their feelings are. Spirit, what is it that you want from this connection? People are talking. They can say what they like. I don't care. So make sure you're getting your information from the source. Don't get it from a secondhand person or gossip or somebody said something. Make sure you're hearing it from your person. Give me a few weeks. So they're giving it some kind of a timeline. They just are getting ready is how that came into me. I have been badly hurt in the past, so it's not a good enough excuse. I was bad timing, love. I did feel that feeling of it wasn't the right time the first time around, but I still feel like you are the queen. I wish I could erase all the bad. My heart is hurting so bad. So they're missing you. They're missing their queen. The person who loved them, the person who was there for them, loving energy. I feel sometimes you're too attached. So maybe they felt that they were being controlled in some way, or they didn't have their independence, or their ego, said, I need more, which is probably what happened. I run out of fear of facing my shadows, so my heart is hurting. I get that. My heart is hurting so bad, and I ran out of fear. So there's some things going on with them that they've got to work through, that they've been hurt in the past. They've, been abandoned in the past. People haven't treated them right, whatever the reasons are. You guys can work through those things together. Those things you can heal together. I'm in a really dark place. I don't feel like they're very happy right now without you. They miss their queen. I'm making somebody else a priority. Maybe that was what ended. Maybe that was my Tower moment. They had someone else, and that was enough to end it. I get it. I'm cutting ties with the karmic. So if this is the case, I have a feeling they cut ties with this person. that this person who interfered in this connection is now no longer in the picture. And they're realizing they were happier before all of that happened. You know, it was like a whirlwind of, I went down the wrong path and I was happier before that. I love when you give me space. It makes me miss you more. So I'm going to put that in the category of sometimes it's okay to be apart. Sometimes it's what we need. It's just part of our journey. We needed space to find each other. We needed space to find ourselves. We needed space to realize what we had, or that we really do miss each other. All of those things could be happening all at the same time. But sometimes a separation connects us and makes us realize what we had. I don't want to hurt your feelings. So right now, there's a little hesitation of, if I reach out, am I going to open up old wounds? I need emotional space. You needed emotional space. They needed emotional space. I'm finally going to put you first. So if that's the decision, that's what we want to hear. We want to hear that there's going to be more give and take. And I needed space right now. So this emotional space, I need time to think, whatever they had said. I think that they're realizing that they had a good thing with you, and now they're regretting it. Almost this regret. I feel damaged. Do you want me? My heart, belonged to somebody else. Our life blew up because of the decision somebody else was making. So this person's going to have a lot of talking to do. There's going to be a lot of repair to do. Does money matter to you? Because maybe they're trying to repair their financial status right now, rebuild their career for some reason. I almost text and called so many times. That's what I feel. I feel like, this is somebody that I want to reach out to you. I need to talk to you. I have feelings for you. I never stopped caring. I never stopped loving about you. I know we went through this tremendous tower moment, this crazy, roller coaster ride. But at the end of the day, I still feel like you're my soul connection. There's still a soul connection here. So I feel like you feel it and they feel it. And I think that this person is going to get up the courage to call. I'm hoping soon, but get up the courage to call. And then you guys can start to talk, because we have a lot to talk about. We have a lot to talk about in this connection. So let's put this out into the universe. They're terrified of losing you right now. They think that all of the mistakes that they have made have really done it this time. And they are going to be asking you to please trust them again. So that's going to be up to you, Cancer. Can you trust again? Let's put this out to the universe and ask Spirit to guide you both. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. I want to thank all of my Cancers for your love and support and all your comments. I really appreciate it. Anyone interested in a private reading, please go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.